What's going on, YouTube? I wanted to touch on this other subject here. Media at large, the whole extreme left and the conservatives and all these Me Too people who are coming down on Deshaun Watson, even though he was never convicted of this harassment case down here with these eight women, right? These eight females, right? They got all this energy, all this vitriol for Deshaun Watson for a crime he didn't commit, but yet they barely touched Chad Wheeler subject when he damn near beat his girlfriend Aaliyah Taylor to death. You saw that shit on ESPN for like maybe a month. A month. You know, they basically they didn't call him a monster. They didn't call him he didn't have no truth and he's a distraction. He's a cancer and all that bullshit, right? They didn't give the same energy at all to Chad Wheeler for basically almost beating his girlfriend to death, right? But yet they out here on a witch hunt to smear Deshaun Watson's name for a crime he didn't commit, and most of all, he wasn't even tried or convicted for that shit. You know, he wasn't gonna try to convicted for that shit, man. And it's like it's crazy how this shit works. You know, like, and I'm gonna go here real quick, okay? Let's say, for the sake of argument, and I don't care, you know what I mean? I'm gonna have to go here. Mitch Trubisky. Let's say Mitch Trubisky was doing all this so-called bullshit, right? Mitch Trubisky. Would they be showing the same energy to Mitch Trubisky if he was accused of all this accusations, right? Mitch Trubisky, okay? And no kind of due diligence, no kind of accountability for Mr. Trubisky if he did this stuff. But yet, we know what time it is with Deshaun Watson. Even though he was never convicted of this shit, even though that same story, even though that BS story we all know about, right? That BS story fell apart right in court. Because, you know, you got one female saying this happened, and then you got two other females coming out fabricating stories. It don't take a rocket scientist to figure out what the hell's going on. You know? It don't take a rocket scientist to figure that shit out. You got these females out here just out here capping, out here on some bullshit, making up stories, making up bullshit, right? But that's what I don't understand, man. Like, you can be over here, right, making up bullshit, making up certain things, and somebody believe them. But thing about it is, Chad Wheeler didn't get this much vitriol by the sports media, by the extreme liberals and the conservatives, these undercover conservatives disguising themselves as journalists and shit, right? You didn't get none of that shit from these people, man, for Chad Wheeler. They like maybe brought up for like maybe a couple minutes, maybe for like a week and a half and shit, right? And then it got swept under the rug. And you still got these shucking and jiving punk ass journalists here like Stephen A. Snitch and Jason Whitlock. They didn't say shit either about Chad Wheeler. They like maybe made a statement about it, but they didn't go after. They didn't have the same energy or the same vitriol for Chad Wheeler like they did Deshaun Watson, right? Like they said Deshaun Watson and shit. Stephen A.'s punk ass talking about, hey, if he's found guilty, they need to suspend his ass. If that ain't a bunch of BS, shucking and jiving, man, Uncle Tom bullshit, I don't know what is. Damn shame, man. Damn shame how this, how our own people can be swayed by these white supremacists and all these conservatives and all these extreme liberals out here. And we got a whole bunch of liberals out here, man. We got a whole bunch of liberals out here in the media, man. You know? A lot of these so-called journalists are extreme conservatives and liberals, man. To the point where, hey, we don't give the white athlete a pass, but yet we're gonna crucify and we're gonna throw rocks and stones at a man that's been presumed innocent. That is innocent. That was proven innocent by the court of law. Prove innocent, prove innocent by the court of law or whatever, right? But nah, that wasn't even good. That shit wasn't even good enough, bruh. The shit wasn't even good enough, man. And it's like, we know what time it is with that bullshit. We know what time it is with that bullshit, you know? And it's like, no fair justice when it comes to us. You know, you look at the whole, everything's been going on the past 2 years involving us. Whether it be sports, whether it be everyday life. Philando Castile, Alton Sterling, you know? George Floyd, Trayvon Martin, what's her face that got murdered by the cops, crashed in her house. Man, I'm so bad, terrible with names right now, man. It's a damn shame. I apologize to my subscribers, man. You know what I mean? But I'm so deep in thought right now, man. You know, it's just sometimes you forget. One of my subscribers got enlightened me on cop who went inside her boyfriend's house and shot her. But everybody gets the drift where I'm coming from, man. You know, but all these white supremacists, these crackers in Peckerwoods in the media, along with these shucking and jiving, backstabbing Uncle Tom sellouts. No kind of energy was shown towards Chad Wheeler for being a Leah Taylor damn near to death. But yet, it's a continued witch hunt to get Deshaun Watson to admit guilt when he was found innocent of that bullshit. He was innocent of that bullshit, okay? And it's like, you know, it's the same thing, man, for the past 500 years for our people, man. Same shit the past 500 years, man. Same shit. Don't make sense. But then again, it does. When you're dealing with this country, when you're dealing with so-called America and shit, you know. But I just wanted to get that shit off my chest, man. You know what I mean? Like and subscribe and shit, and let me know what y'all think.